What's the haps? I'm Meroka and welcome back to Valhalla! Need a new drink. This one's going to require some different glassware to last time. Last time we just used an old-fashioned glass whiskey tumbler, call it what you will. You can buy them on my Etsy store if you go to the link in the description below. There are those kind of glasses down there. What you won't find are these kind of glasses, which actually this is not really the appropriate glass of what I'm about to make, but it's close enough. You would want normally a balloon wine glass, but I don't own such a thing. This is more of a goblet. This is for beer, really. I don't think you can see it, but it has pink elephants on it and it says Delirium Tremens. That's a type of beer. But it's a very, very similar shape to a balloon glass, so I kind of find it serves the purpose. What would one typically serve in a balloon glass? Gin and tonic, frankly. I have, again, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, Rogue Gin. Rogue were originally a brewery, and then I guess for some reason at some point they decided, to hell with it, let's do spirits as well. So, Oregon-based. Brought this back from PAX, actually, so fancy American gin. You won't get that in the UK. It smells botanically, and it's made with spruce, I guess. Spruce, cucumber, juniper, angelica, orange peel, lemon peel, coriander, ginger, orris fruit, grains of paradise, tangerine, and free-range coastal water. I hope that doesn't mean it's seawater. That sounds like it would be salty. No, don't want salt in my gin. That's not something I want. It's not a margarita. I don't want it. I don't want the. Is it margarita they put salt on the rim? It is, isn't it? Margarita? Yeah. So, yeah, I want usual measures of... Do I want 40 or do I want 50? I want to go a little bit over. I want a full double measure. Double measure of that stuff. That's a standard British double measure. Into the glass. Cool, that's a healthy amount of gin. That will do you good. I have fancy tonic. I didn't just get the standard tonic. I got, again, Fever Tree, because Fever Tree is the best. They do Elderflower tonic, and it is June, which is Elderflower season, so I figure that would be a good time to try some Elderflower tonic, because I don't think I've tried Elderflower tonic before. So, hopefully this one is less vigorous than the last bottle we opened. Also, my fridge is entirely full of mixers. You're welcome, by the way. Tradition would suggest you're supposed to put it in 3 to 1, 3 parts tonic to 1 part this. Do I want to measure it out with a measure? I kind of don't. 3 pour it to taste, I guess. Guesstimate about 150 mils, somewhere thereabouts. Maybe a splash more? I don't know. I usually put a touch more than that in, but I think I overdo it. I sometimes water it down a bit too much. That's probably about right. Hang on, I just want to try this stuff. Yes, that tastes like elderflower. That's nice. I like that. Elderflower's good. I have an elderflower tree right outside my house, and I need to make things with it. Gin and tonic. A good gin and tonic. Well, that's pleasant, but it needs a garnish. A traditional garnish would be lime. I'm going to try and do something fancy. I've seen fancy bartenders do things with grapefruit, so I want to try and do a grapefruit peel thing. Can I cut a chunk of grapefruit peel and make it really fancy? Maybe I can. It smells tangy. So that's a fancy garnish. There we go. That is a fancy garnish. Fancy garnish has been achieved. What do you do with the rest of the grapefruit? It's gone. Yeah, okay, I'm going to clean up and then we'll do some video. I've heard it said that one should only use for a garnish things that are edible. And I suppose it's a matter of some debate as to whether that's actually technically an edible garnish. I guess it's edible? Strict rules, you could eat it. Would you eat it though? Probably not. You wouldn't eat it, so I don't know. Is that a legit garnish? Probably isn't, but I've garnished with it anyway. I'm on board with this. That's pretty good. I think I got the balance just right, and the garnish just adds a certain And the Elderflower adds a certain, you know, stuff, je ne sais quoi, va-va-voom, flavour, a few fruity, florally notes, bit of citrus. It's good. I need a voice for Dorothy. Right. Dorothy. She needs a really over-the-top, squeaky, high-pitched kind of anime girl voice. I can't do that. So I don't know where I go from here. I guess I go with... Does she just get my Mori voice? I think maybe she does. Hi, honey! Can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, they sold me the wrong stuff. Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello! Oh, hello, Dorothy. Oh, hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit, then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. Okay, no, I've totally... This is not... This is the voice I gave to Effie in Laiit, isn't it? I don't know why. I went for Mori and hit Effie, but Effie literally works a lot better, actually, so I guess she's Effie now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics on videos someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that would make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I worked something out. Maybe get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials that take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost? To the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you've been eerie surroundings-colored blob. And we Lilim see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Ah, she's the same thing as Miko Hatsune... whatever it is. I still don't know what a Lilim is or what it stands for, though. Damn, that's a really good gin and tonic. Oh my god. I can recommend that recipe. Holy crap. Recipe, as always, in the description below. Yeah. Will totally wholeheartedly say... I mean, I thought Rogue Gin was a very average gin. Bit of grapefruit, bit of Elderflower tonic. That's a really nice drink. We Lilium see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. It's a piano woman. Simple enough. Can I get us something else? I think some of this almost feels like you need to know the recipes better. Let's just have a perusey. Zenstar, Grizzly Temple, Gut Punch. Is it like one of them that makes you invisible or something? That's what I'm kind of thinking now. I don't know. I really haven't got a clue. I almost feel like I would need to go through and read the descriptions of literally everything. I feel like the suplex was a good call when I got the guy the suplex earlier. But there's none of these that says, makes you feel invisible! Say the name of the drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. No. Bloomlight, Blue Fairy, Beer, Bad Touch, Brantini. I don't think any of these are going to work. I mean, there's Piano Man, there's a Zen Star. I think something so balanced would actually taste nice. You'd be dead wrong. 4 of each ingredient all on the rocks. No. Cobalt Velvet. Champagne served on a cup that had a bit of cola left. Ew, that sounds really gross. What's a crevice spike? Will knock the drunkenness out of you or knock you out cold. Oh, I see. Oh, it had an optional Calmatrine. Interesting. Moonblast is something to do with the Hadron Collider. Mars Blast, it leaves your face red, it is spicy. What was the Mercury Blast? Would that have been a good one to give him? No thermometer was harmed in the creation of the drink. Yeah, okay. Grizzly Temple? This one's kind of unbearable. It's mostly for fans of the movie it was used on. Fine, I'll give her a Piano Woman, jeez. It was originally called Pretty Woman, but too many people there should be a Piano Woman if there was a Piano Man. Is it any relation to Piano Man? I mean... Piano Man is 23553 and Woman is 55233. I don't think it's any relation. They all use all the ingredients, but whatever. Okay, let's make a thing. This is just going to be automatically a big one. 2 Delta, 3 Flanagite, and 3 Carmetrine. Does that add up? 55233. Aged? Whatever the heck an aging is. Ah! It's Piano Woman. This is aged. It's been sat here 5 minutes while we've been talking. That's... What? Serve it up. 1 Piano Woman. Thanks, I love these ones, you know. I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good! That's nice. Okay then, how's this for bonus payments? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. Oh, that's reference to that's again apparently a reference to the prologue. I guess she was in the prologue? I think she was in the prologue. She must have been in the prologue. I don't really remember the circumstances of the ticket. I guess they gave out drinks tickets and someone gave one to her. Yeah. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know... If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you pay him to... Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. I'll consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John! Hey, Dorothy. Didn't see you there last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What do you do? What do you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did you do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff it's hard to make connections about what's happened when. And you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but... Never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it, she put it on, now she's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. Oh shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... a bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come in before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. I think I know the guy. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 AM, dress as requested, and then spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, he made it sound like it was 3 years straight. Or did he? Or does he pay like a different girl to do it every day? We are, of course, talking about our Stotska here. This drink's so good. Yeah, he made it sound like it was a 3 years straight thing, not 1 day a year for 3 years. That's really weird. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody, I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. I still feel like I'm missing the hang of the game, actually. I feel like I should be making something else for her. I don't know. Moonblast? I could make her Mars Blast. Was there something she said that hinted at the fact that I should make her something else? Or do the hints always come up down here anyway if they think you should make something else? I don't know. Fine. Moonblast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 Delta, 1 Phalangine, 2 Calmatrine on the rocks and blend it up. Give it a couple seconds, shaky, 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 and stop. That's a Moonblast. Yeah. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Wait, that's not that drink! Can I open my recipe book at any point? There is a drink that is literally described as a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol, but it wasn't the Moonblast. There's one of them as 1 Karmatrine. It's the Fringe Weaver. It's the Fringe Weaver, I know it is. Fringe Weaver is 1 Karmatrine. No, 1 Adelhyde, 9 Karmatrine. I'm guessing Adelhyde must be like the sweet ingredient. Because Karmatrine we know is the alcohol ingredient. They've told us that. But the others are never really elaborated on to any great extent. I suppose you could figure it out. If you peruse the recipe book long enough, you'd figure out which ingredients add which flavours to things. I presume one's sweet, one of them's like bitter, other ones are other flavours that exist. Tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC-72s look like kids? Yes and no. Out of factory we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Nope, every fresh DFC looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know. How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I don't think about it that way. Well, that just took a turn for the creepy. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Oh, he needs a voice. Who the hell's Jamie? What's Jamie? He looks like the kind of guy who would growl. But I hate doing growly voices because it will destroy my throat. I mean, I'm having a drink, so maybe it won't destroy it too much. That's a thought. I'm going to attempt to do a growly voice for him, but I reserve the right to entirely change his voice to something else appropriate if it turns out I hate his voice. Also, actually, I'm not sure whether I should end the video because the new characters arrived. Have we been with Dorothy long enough? I'll keep going for a little bit longer because I'll wait till Dorothy leaves, I think. I don't know, where do I draw a line on this? I have no idea how long it's likely to be before I go on break, so I'll keep going probably to break, I suppose. Good evening, Gil. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Oh, really? It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules now, make sure every time you sit you'll hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie, just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right?
Nice to meet you, Dorothy.
Hey, let me buy you a drink.
Oh, I couldn't let you do that.
I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood.
I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer.
Yay, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud.
I'll be fine with just a gut punch.
Come on, don't be stingy. Ask her something more expensive.
I'd rather not.
Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she dresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. Big sunshine cloud and one gut punch. Cool. Okay, this is the first time they've asked us to make 2 drinks. Do I? Oh, she said make something more expensive. I should make something really expensive. What's expensive? Can I search by price? Class C drinks? Are they expensive? That's $2.50. I'm not actually sure what... what's a gut punch? Gut punch was pretty cheap actually, wasn't it? Gut punch is like $80? Yeah. Whereas I guess the classy drinks are... Classy drinks... Well, actually, promo sounds like it could be expensive. What's a piano woman then? $3.20? Ooh, okay. Type. Piano man is $3.20. Promo drinks... Grizzly Temple, $2.20. Promo drinks... Bloomlight, $2.30. I'm going to make him a piano man. She said she wanted to buy him an expensive drink, so I'm going to buy him an expensive drink. Plus I get paid for it. Okay, so Sunshine Cloud is... How much is Sunshine Cloud? That's 150. I get maybe she wasn't budgeting quite that much. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's 2. Let's see how a drunk robot goes. Let's just do that. On the rocks and blended. Shaka 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 shaka. Yay, Suncloud. And then next. And then we are totally doing a piano man, because piano man's 320. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and 3 Karma Train. This drink does not represent the opinions of the Bar Pianist Union or its associates. It is on the rocks and mixed. That is a piano man. Do I serve that? Is this what we want to serve? I think it is. Oh, I get $0 for making it wrong. What? Oh, so making expensive drinks doesn't necessarily work. Here you go. Is this your I don't know what I'm doing to have this order? I heard restaurants do that from time to time.
You don't seem too upset about it.
Because I really like this one.
Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something, private?
If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner.
No, thank you, it's not about that.
Then go ahead, I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before.
Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after... well...
After they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose?
Yes.
That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time.
Care to explain?
We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or like... That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy, though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and BAM! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail.
I see.
And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something.
Sure, go ahead.
How much of you is still organic?
Just enough that my skin still heals over time.
Come on, you know that's not what I mean.
I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady.
Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with a meanie. Thank you, please come again.
That girl's something else, huh?
She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time.
Okay, I'm done here.
Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gil, I need your girly hands here for a second.
Come in.
Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem.
I apologize if I'm taking time from your break.
Nah, don't worry. Sorry you'll have to deal with me.
Yeah, no problem, Jill.
Yeah, but you seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. I mean, I pronounce it Jill and Gil, and it does dawn on me that the reason there was a whole thing with the name confusion earlier is that the guy is supposed to be pronounced Jill as well. It's Jill and Jill, which is really confusing. But no, it's Jill and Gil, goddammit. I mean, if it was Jill, it should have a double L, right? It should be pronounced G-I-L-L and J-I-L-L. If it's just G-I-L, it's Gil, like Gilbert, which is how I pronounce it. At any rate. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars Blast? Well, I can. Okay, I guess making the wrong drink was not the right call last time. Let's make what he's asked for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 powder delta, and 1, 2, 3, 4 phalangite, and 2 carmetrine. All blended. So get ready, oh, shaker, 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 shaker. Mars Blast, Mars. Better not give him any other kind of blast drink by... Oh! Is that a hint? No, I'm gonna give him a different kind of blast. I hadn't even read the thing. Mercury Blast. Mercury Blast. There is totally a hint. There's absolutely a hint. All on the rocks and blended. And then we shake a 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 shake a. Mercury Blast. Yes! Here you are. Wrong astral body, Jill. Mercury was such a mystical metal ages ago. If you saw a liquid that's all silvery and shiny, you'd think there's something mystical about it. This is entirely different dialogue to what there should be. He wouldn't normally talk about Mercury at all. Yes, I did a thing. Presumably there's an entirely different one for Moonblast as well. Yes. You'd think there's something mystical about it. I think it was a Chinese emperor that died from drinking mercury mixed with powdered jade. That would cause liver failure, mercury poisoning, and brain death. You know a lot about toxicology, don't you? Just enough. That's something I've been wondering about for a while now. What could that be? Most is how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot! What I've often worried about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire, you? Don't mind that. Not to mind if you just said... You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn, I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should, it's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. Alright. Ta-da! And that brings us neatly to the end of the episode, I think. So, yeah. I guess if there's no easy segue between two characters, I guess I'll merge them together. I hope they don't, like, throw 3 characters at me at once at some point, but whatever. I'll deal with them as they come. That'll do it for today, though. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.